Audience members, welcome to Laughing Matterz TV. I'm your DJ Johnny C. Are you ready to have a good time? And here's your host of Laughing Matterz, Hector Luis.
Look at him! We're gonna have a funky good time.
All right.
We're gonna have a funky good time.
I love this song.
We're gonna have a funky good time.
Keep it going for DJ Johnny C, everybody. And as he said, my name is Hector Luis, and I'm the host of Laughing Matterz TV. It's a monthly showcase of up-and-coming comedians as well as established comedians from New York City and all over. And of course, we have a new DJ Johnny C. Welcome to Laughing Matterz. Give him a round of applause. I couldn't help, Johnny, your hat lights up with sound. Light up. See, look at his hat, look at him. Light up. You can get cable on that shit?
I tried.
Damn, that's some... You know what's funny? He's gonna be wearing that shit, and then you're gonna see on the TV in about 5 years, have you been wearing a hat that lights up like this whenever music goes on? You need to call the law offices. I'm just... Oh, God forbid, man. But so yeah, man. But you know, I gotta tell you. First off, where do you perform around, Johnny?
I bounce around at guest DJing in the city.
Name me some places, man.
Eddie Jr.'s.
Nice.
Courtside Lounge. Other places in general.
Nice, nice.
And private events. I am for hire. Okay.
He's for hire. Private events. Nice. Nice. I've been enjoying. He's been spinning that stuff here, man. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. He's playing some old music and stuff, and I'm excited, man. Like I said, we've been doing Laughing Matterz now. It's been a couple of months. Before that, it was like an 8-year hiatus and stuff, and we're working on some new, some best of episodes where we plan to bring back some of the old stuff. Problem was, I took a look at myself 8 years ago, and I was a lot fatter. I know some of you are thinking, this guy was fatter? I mean, this is, okay, this is daddy fat. This is, ladies, am I right? Is this daddy fabulous? You know, I'm just saying, you know, you see me barbecuing and shit. This is a barbecue body, right? I used to have a find a $20 bill under your left tit body. That's right. No, shit was all right, man. You found money for more Cheetos. Oh shit, more Cheetos. It's messed up too, man, because people treat you different when you're fat. I'm talking, they really do. Like that guy that sells the Starburst on the subway with the M&Ms and shit. He walks a little slower when he's near a fat person. I got M&Ms, plain and peanut. You know you want it. And that shit pissed me off. I was insulted too. I told him that when he was giving me my change. Asshole. Nah, really, the only time they treat you nice is when you walk into a restaurant. Unless it's a buffet restaurant, they're just all pissed off at you now. Because they go, nice, they did the math, okay. That's cool. Oh, she's great. She's gonna turn those pictures into the family court, see if she can get money for child support. That's what happens. But yeah, nah, man, the thing is, I figured out the secret to losing weight. I figured it out, finally, the secret to losing weight. It's called diet and fucking exercise. There's no going around it. There's no going around it, man. You just gotta eat smarter. And that's the shit. Me and my wife, we started dieting at the same time. Ladies, never ever diet with your man. Or should I say, men, never diet with your ladies. Because they're gonna fucking hate you. Because we lose weight a lot faster than they do. All we did was we gave up soda and cake. The first week we gave up soda and cake, I lost 20 pounds. And I almost lost a wife. She lost an ounce. I think she lost an ounce. That's what it was. I'm talking shit about her because she's not here. Wait till she turns on the TV. But yeah, are you guys ready to get this party started? I'm ready. I'm ready to get this party started. We got a great collection of comics for you guys. Oh yeah, oh yeah. In fact, we're gonna start out with our first one. She's a regular on the New York comedy scene. I'm always running into her in the clubs, and everybody loves her. Please welcome Miss Chewy May.
Hello, Nothing Matters, people. Hey, okay, let's go do that. It's giving me for my Tinder profile. That's gonna be good, right? Does this show that I'm looking for commitment, or is this show looking for fucking, right? It's gonna be my account right here. Single ladies, where are ya? No, okay, so I am single, so the sadness is all for me, that's great. And I'm single for a bad reason. I got dumped, thank you. And, right? Like, she is younger than me, but a better person than me. Because like her goal in life is to be a documentary filmmaker, showcasing social justice around the world, trying to make the world a better place. And my goal in life is to make me queefing my gynecologist funny again. Like, we're different people. Like, that is why she had to leave me. And it's weird though, because like I do think that I was like in love with her. Like, I feel like I wasn't really in love with her, but I feel like my love for her is like America's love for diet sodas. Like, we love them because they're good for us until we find out that they're filled with carcinogens and talk shit. Like, that is not good, right? Oh, I was told that I should open up with that I'm a lesbian. I was told I should open up with that. Like, that was an actual note I got after a set one time. I got off the stage, and a lady came up to me, and she was like, Chewy, you should open up with that you're a lesbian, or else it's very confusing for us. I was like, yes, because my Air Force Ones and free hoodie don't give it away, right? They're like, she's talking about eating pussy. Is that an oriental dish we don't know about? I don't know. Is that nice? Nice. It's really good, though. Any lesbians here? Okay. Sadness for me all around. It's going to be great times. It's also weird for me right now, too, because I quit drinking, which is, I know, is as entertaining as hearing as I have a stamp collection, but I did quit drinking. It's also weird to say, because like I know I don't look like a problem drinker, right? Like the drinking I look like I do is that I look like I drink Mountain Dew as my mom makes these spring rolls, but like I had a drinking problem before. Like, for people that can drink responsibly and have a good time, all have the exact same story. They're like, yeah, we got so drunk, we had this party, we blacked out, had sex with a bunch of strangers. But for me, it's like, yeah, I got so drunk, I blacked out, I wound up at a BDSM club, got thrown out for being rude. Like, that has happened to me before. And not only that, I don't think I'm confident enough to be a good drunk. Because good drunks are extremely confident people. Right? They're all like, yeah, I don't remember what I did last night, I'm sure it was something awesome. But for me, it's like, yeah, I don't remember what I did last night. I hope when I get naked and show me my inner demons. Like, that is my issue with that. It's good, though. It's good. It's good being single, I guess, right? Happy married people. And I also think, like, it hurt, the breakup hurt me more because she's my first nice person I dated. Because before I dated horrible people. And like, this is an actual text I got from an ex of mine, and the text said, Chewy, I only fucked you and dated you because I felt sorry for you because you're stupid and ugly. Right? That's so messed up. I reply back like, oh my God, babe, what are you doing fucking stupid ugly people for? You should really raise your standards. I'm doing great, man. Pussy makes people feel like a philanthropist, right? That's how I want people to feel like after they fuck me. I want people to feel like, I'm a good person, I fucked her. I'm like, yes, you are. High five. That's a good job right there. That's good jobs. Right? Because pity sex is the best sex because it's all about making you feel better. That's how I feel about that. It's good times for me. It's gonna be great. I don't know. Dating is weird. Like, the dating rules and like the responsibilities. Because after a date one time, I was walking a girl to the train station, and she said to me, Chewy, you should walk on the outside of the street so that you could claim me as your own and protect me. And I was like, wow, this says protection to you, right? Like if you called 911 and they sent over this to your house, you'd be like, yeah, my computer is fine, but the burglar's in the house somewhere still. Do you want to come inside but eat cookies before we die? Like, I don't know what's going to be going on. All right. Who here is still single? Oh, the men's. All right, maybe I shall try that instead. That's how you get your lesbian daughter to not be lesbian anymore. Have her date horrible people. Okay. That was a bad thing to end on. All right, thank you guys so much for your time. And it's May. Have a good night, everyone.
Keep it going for Chewy May. All right. You guys ready for some more? Of course you are. That's only the first comic. Silly questions. Well, this next guy, he's been on Comedy Central. That's right. That's not too shabby. Please welcome Mr. Christian Ramirez.
Hey, yeah. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Yeah, how's everybody doing? All right, good? Yeah, ladies in the front that Jose invited? Is this what he's talking about? He's behind him like, yeah. I invited them. This is nice, man. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy I'm not like where I usually am. I grew up in Coney Island, which is a terrible place. It's the only bad neighborhood with an amusement park, so it's a very weird place to be. It's not like a typical amusement park that you see like, hey, step right up and knock these bottles down if you want to win a teddy bear. It's not that kind of energy. A lot of people work there, very depressed, very angry. Like you go up to him, be like, hey, can I get 2 tickets for the roller coaster? He's like, yo, son, my whole life has been a roller coaster. You understand that? Selling this crack baby moms and shit. He's like, it's weird. A lot of rides there. They got the roller coaster, they got the Ferris wheel, but the longest running ride is the one called Getting Jumped. I don't know if you guys been on that ride. It's great. I'm Dominican, half Dominican, and I just want to say that we're too horny. We're way too horny, right? To the point where it's not productive anymore. Like I was in the Bronx, I was late for a show. Are you guys Dominican? Anybody here? No. Well, you look Latino. Okay, which one? Boricua. All right, same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're horny too. It's just a different type of recipe. Yeah, I was in the Bronx. Had to call a cab, and the cab driver was Dominican. He made us more late because he decided to follow a fat ass for 15 blocks. Do you understand how unprofessional that is? He saw it, he was like, wow, papi, look at that, wow. Crazy, papi, I can't believe it, wow. Diablo, coño, you see that? You want to follow that, papi? You want to follow that ass? I'm like, I got to get to a show. He's like, we follow that. We go over there, we follow that. We follow him. He lowered the window, he started kissing at it, very aggressive kisses. He's like, mwah, 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 coño. Like he's very... Too horny, man. Everybody in my family's an asshole, myself included, because we grew up here, you know? Like we live in a neighborhood where people keep getting shot and we don't care. We didn't care until they shot out the Time Warner cable line that gave us television. Like that's when we really started to give a fuck. And my mom was the most vocal because when they were shooting each other, she didn't care. She was like, yeah, what are you gonna do? It's Tuesday. I can't stop Tuesday. That's what happens on Tuesday. You know, I can't. As soon as they shut out the TV, she was like, this neighborhood has to change. It has to change. I can't watch Family Feud. I'm scared. Like she started crying. And she's a Latino lady. She's like an older Latino lady. So anytime she hears gunshots, she goes into this I like black people butt speech. I don't know if you heard it. It would be like, pow, pow. And she's like, oh, negros. It has to be negros. It has to be. And she's like, mira, I like black people, but these black people that's shooting, okay, no good. I know racist. I like Wesley Snipes and Obama, but these black people do not act like Wesley. I'm very disappointed. I'm like, Mom, we don't even know if the shooter's black. She's like, oh, I know, trust me. I know Black Sounds place. It's weird. Latinos are a mix of everything, but we hate everything. Like, we hate everybody else. Like my grandmother, she told me, she said, hey, Christian, don't let black people touch you, because if you do, your hair's going to turn nappy. That's what my grandmother said. But the thing is, she looks just like Morgan Freeman, so it's really weird. It's like, why are you talking like this? I'm Morgan. It's very, very messed up people, man. It's cool though. It's, you know, that's just who we are. I don't know if you guys remember back then in the city, it was great because everybody was getting stabbed. So it's like it was a lot of like culture to the, like the bodegas used to have illegal gambling slots in back of the grocery. I know that because my dad liked to gamble and destroy the family, so he took us every day. It was wonderful. And it was the most ridiculous place because you had to know the passwords that pertain to the grocery store so they could let you in. So my dad would go up to the guy behind the counter. He's like, hello, papi. Can you help me find 2 boxes of cornflakes? And he's like, right this way. Right this way. And that's when you realize nobody's at the store to fucking buy shit. They were just there to spew out passwords and get in and gamble. Like there'll be like a Dominican dude holding one banana in front of the produce section. And he'll be like, wow, the bananas are very ripe today. And then the whole produce section will go up and then he'll go into the darkness and then just go back down, very ripe. And then he'll just disappear. Boy, though I love mayonnaise. I'm like, who is shouting out mayonnaise so hard? Like this is... But anyway, you guys are great. My name is Christian. Enjoy the rest of the show, guys.
All right, keep it for one half of Fib and Filter from Gentrified, Krista Ramirez. Oh, all right. All right, yeah. All right, up next, this guy, he's one of my oldest friends in comedy, and I don't mean chronologically. I mean, we've known each other for a long time. Please welcome very funny Mr. Peter Kay.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I am really happy to be here. I'm in a great mood today. This has been a really good day for me. 2 more payments and I'm finally done with my student loan. I wish that was a joke. So I'm old. I don't like that word. I prefer to think of myself as gently used. I don't mind being gently used. The biggest problem I have is that people think that because I'm old, I know stuff, and I don't. I've been on this planet a long time. I have not learned anything. People think that I have answers. I know this because they're always asking me questions. They're always asking me things like, Senator Sanders, do you think you'll run for president again? Mr. David, are you excited that Curb Your Enthusiasm is coming back? Mr. Franklin, didn't you die like 200 years ago? But I don't have answers. I don't really know anything. People expect words of wisdom from me. The only words of wisdom that I have is this. Love is better than hate. Hate is bad. Love is good. I know that's a very controversial thing to say. I'm an edgy comic. I've lost a lot of bookings for that stance, but I really do believe it. I'm not a religious person. I didn't really have any religious upbringing. My father was born Jewish, but as a young man, he converted to alcoholism. He was very devout. But I do believe that hate is bad. I think you should not hate anybody, except maybe hipsters. I do hate hipsters, and I have to tell you, I've been hating hipsters since before it was cool, all right? I hate hipsters with an organic, artisanal, gluten-free passion. But the thing about being old is that you don't ever feel old. I mean, your body breaks down, your mind starts to go. My memory is shot. I find myself now writing masturbate on my to-do list. Then sometimes I forget where I put my to-do list. But inside, I still feel like a young person. I still want to go hang out with young people. I want to get together with some young people after the show tonight and go to a hootenanny or a sock hop or whatever young people do. I really don't know. But I do think of myself as hip. You probably wouldn't expect me to use that word unless it's followed by replacement, but I do. I know I don't dress hip. I buy all my clothes at Forever 61. But I consider myself hip because I come from a hip generation. I'm a child of the 60s. I belong to the Woodstock generation. I didn't go to Woodstock. My mother wouldn't let me go because of my asthma. But I wanted to go to Woodstock, and that's what counts. For the young people watching this show, by the way, Woodstock was a big rock festival in upstate New York. Rock was a kind of music they used to play on the radio. Radio was a device for transmitting sound. Woodstock was an amazing event. 500,000 people really believed that by lying in the mud for 3 days, listening to loud music, they could change the world. And do you know why they believed that? Of course you do. They were high. They were really high. And I have to say, I do still like to get high. I do smoke weed. My dealer gives me a senior discount, which is nice. I don't smoke as much weed as I used to, and I'll tell you why. A few years ago, I was watching TV late at night. There was a public service commercial they used to show, an anti-drug commercial, where the girl is so stoned that she thinks her dog is talking to her. That was the moment when I thought maybe I should cut down on the weed a little bit, because earlier that same night, I could have sworn that a lizard was trying to sell me insurance. I almost bought a policy too, but then the duck made me a better offer. Well, yes, the duck. I gotta run. Before I go, I just want to tell you, I love doing comedy. This is a fairly new experience for me. I started doing comedy in my 50s. I was having a midlife crisis. I thought about buying a sports car, but then I found out those things are expensive. Then I thought about getting a girlfriend, but my wife wasn't even all that crazy about the sports car idea. Now, that's not true. I would never cheat on my wife unless somebody asked me. So here's what I have learned about doing comedy. A lot of comedians will end their set by saying, "That's my time." At my age, I've decided that's not a good idea because it might actually be my time. Well, thank you, everybody. That's my time.
All right. All right, keep it going for Peter Kay. When old comics meet and they help each other off and on the stage. I like that. Good times. All right. Now, up next, this is a treat, man, and I'm proud, I'm honored to bring up this next comedian. This man, he is an Emmy Award-winning actor who's performed at the Apollo Theater. Please welcome Mr. Barry Ribbs.
Play my shit. Cut my shit. Yo, Peter, that was incredible. They'll probably cut it out, but whatever. Ladies, I know it's difficult to see me being this gorgeous and can't imagine this man would be funny. And I apologize to you ladies for your moist panties right now. May I suggest you bring a liner next time? How you doing out there in internet land, TV land, or whatever Peter thinks it's called nowadays? I am Barry Ribbs, and I am a cancer survivor. My wife was a cancer. I'm now in remission. 10 wonderful years. Available if any woman needs a green card. DJ, can you cough a little louder, please? Thank you. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I was raised by a single mother, and my father lived with us. I want to dedicate my show to the lovely young ladies that work the McDonald's counter with their questionable attitude. If not for them, I'd have no idea I was an old asshole. Much love to the McDonald's bitches. This show is sponsored by McDonald's. I also can't believe I look like the professor from Back to the Future. It's messed up. A lot of you young people are constantly asking me how old I am. If you must know, I'm between 50 and deceased. I've been doing comedy 23 years all over America. Everywhere I go, absolutely nobody knows me. Ladies, this is for you, since they call me the professor. Studies show that a man who gets sex on a regular is less prone to violence. Which begs the question, ladies, what are you doing to keep crime down? Yo, people out there in internet land, you could tell a lot about a woman by her eyebrows. If a woman takes off the 2 brows that God gave her and replaces it with a number 2 pencil with no arch, just one line, perfect, thin, right across, tells me she's excellent in geometry. Yo, you young people, to me, you are youngins if you were born in the 80s and 90s, and I am not PC like you. I speak my mind. Having said that, I would like to acknowledge the lesbians that are watching tonight. I want to thank you, lesbians, for taking some of the ugly bitches off our hands. I'm not scared of you motherfuckers. We are separated by glass right now. I'll give you my address or my email, and you can come hunting for me if you want to switch teams. Everyone that's watching this and is in this big crowd of thousands, everyone has one fear. My fear is after the show, I'm going to get hit by a car while somebody's text messaging. And the message is going to read, "You aren't funny anyway." To the gentlemen at home, preferably with your pants up, I want to remind you, go to the doctor at least 1 visit a year. I practice what I preach. About 2 weeks ago, I had a prostate exam. A legitimate one in a doctor's office. If you do not know what that exam is all about, gentlemen, the doctor inserts his middle finger right in your asshole. Best $10 copay I've ever spent. Yo, that shit felt good. Hashtag no homo. Barry Ribs, enjoy this show. Good night.
Oh yeah, that was good. I almost felt bad to give them the signal so they could lower it down. Keep it going for Barry Ribs. That was some fun stuff. Now, this show is a production of Action J Productions in association with the Broke Artistes. I am very proud to be one half of the Broke Artistes. And the reason why I bring up the Broke Artistes is because we did a webisode, if you will, for internet use, which is what most webisodes are used. So some of you probably say, "What the fuck is a webisode?" It's a thing. Google it. That's why I tell young people, just Google it. I don't care. But we worked on it, and the next group of comics were all on it. Alrighty. Now, that's cool. But I'm gonna play that. Well, actually, the crew's gonna play a trailer from that for you guys. So take it away.
Hi, I'm Frankie, and I just moved back to my old neighborhood.
Frankie!
This is my best friend, Calvin. We've known each other since we were kids.
Been too long, Frankie.
What can I say about Calvin? He's still the same old Calvin.
You don't smoke anymore?
No.
This is my ex-fiancée, Jenny. We were so in love. She really missed me.
Well, look who it is. The two-time and lying big shot of the old neighborhood.
Okay, she's not happy with me because I ran out on her, breaking our engagement, basically leaving her at the altar. Since I've been gone, my old neighborhood has changed.
Hey, let's go to Pop's.
Oh man, it really has been a while, huh?
A lot.
Son's Organic and Hip Deli? Yoga in the back room?
And here's the reason the neighborhood's changed. Carlos. And his two, well, I guess you could call them henchmen, Filter and Fit.
You two morons can walk. Later, sucker! Yo, Carlos! Yo!
Carlos is so evil, he would murder his own family for a quick buck.
What'd you hear about my dad?
Hard times have really hit the neighborhood. All my friends are struggling to survive. Take my old pal Toshiro. He had his very own business right here in the neighborhood. A Japanese and soul food restaurant.
Sushi Soul? I lost that shit, man.
It's sad. Just to make ends meet, Toshiro had to turn to a life of crime. Yeah, that's why he's dressed like that. He's become a pimp.
Mac, Daddy, why can I not be a pimp like you? Oh, because I'm Japanese?
This is Carmen, Toshiro's wife. They've been happily married for many, many, many years.
All right, you little shit. Now where's my money?
Oh yeah, she's the boss.
She's my Mayho.
Who you calling a hoe?
Thank goodness the neighborhood has knowledge to keep its head up. Yeah, that's knowledge. He's a great soul. And man, is he deep.
Life does have its ups and downs.
Knowledge. He keeps the neighborhood in high spirits.
To enjoy the happiness is good. To have a possibility to give its good to other people is the greatest good.
Look, I gotta be honest with you. Coming back to my old neighborhood wasn't by choice. You could say I hit a streak of bad luck. Well, you see...
His wife cheated on him, and her father, who owned the law firm, fired him. You lost your hoe too?
Hey, heard your wife was giving it up to the pool boy, too.
At least you had a pool boy.
But fate had plans for me.
What do you mean?
What's my job, man?
You don't have one.
My profession. I'm a real estate attorney, a damn good one, too.
So?
So, I can help the neighborhood. Frankie's back, baby.
What happened to my city? Graffiti style and gritty. Whole town just got too pretty, too pretty, too pretty. We could just be ourselves. Now we shop off the shelves. We got no style anymore. Whole town just done hit the floor.
All right, thanks a lot, man. That was the web series thing that we did. I keep looking like it's still there and shit. Did you notice I had a little bit more hair back then? A little bit more hair, a little bit more belly. There was a little bit more. There was like Hector Plus back then. But now we have a group. Actually, the majority of the cast is basically the cast was all comics. And still are too. So, and they're here tonight, man. I'm gonna bring up the most of the cast from Gentrified. How about that? All right. Okay. And, well, up next, she's Jenny. Yeah, okay. Damn, she even forgot she was Jenny. No, just... Here's Jenny from Gentrified. Please welcome a very good friend of mine, Miss Lisa Harmon.
Everybody, thank you for coming, everybody. Oh my God, it's great to be here. Yeah, I was the girlfriend that got jilted at the altar. That was a real acting stretch for me. That was a real stretch. I've only been dumped by every dude I ever dated. I mean, it really wasn't considered acting. It was my real life. You guys, I'm older too, man. I'm a little older, right? Last time Trump grabbed my pussy, it disintegrated. Oh, no. They tell you at my age, expect a little dryness. A little dryness. This is like someone left Play-Doh out overnight. Oh, my God. You know, you get up in the morning, I'm going to play with my Play-Doh, you know, and you run in the living room, you left it out. Oh, my God, it's all hard and crumbly. And you can't fuck it. Oh, it's the worst. Hey, when that happens. I'm getting old, man. I'm so old, I don't know if my bra is too tight or if I'm having a cardiac event. Right? That ever happened to you? Oh, man. The other day, it was the end of the day, and my bra was killing me. I went in the bedroom to take it off. It was already off. What the hell, man? I'm old. I keep telling you, it's no fun. It's no fun getting old. It sucks getting old, man. Having sex is like eating cereal, right? Every time we have sex, there's a lot of snap, crackling, and poppling going on, right? Just my shoulder, just push it back in. Let's keep on going, right? I gotta get up in the morning. Stinks getting old, man. It stinks. I gave my vag a nickname. I gave it a nickname. Why should dudes have all the fun, right? I gave it a nickname. You know what's the nickname? CBGBs. CBGBs. Because there's not much going on now, but we all have a lot of great memories, right, everybody? You were there, you were there, you were there, you were there. Everybody was there, you know? We saw a lot of great punk bands down there back in the day, right? Rumor has it one of the Ramones is still knocking around down there. Irving Ramone, the accountant. That's right. Still down there, you guys. He's still down there. Man, I ride a motorcycle. Anybody ride a motorcycle in here? Nobody? Just me? I ride a motorcycle. I ride in the back. I ride with my husband. He's in the front. I'm in the back. But boy, does everybody get mad. They get mad because when I put on the helmet, they think I'm a guy. They don't know I'm a woman, right? They put on the helmet, that's it. And they're all mad at me. They're like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Is that two dudes? Is that two dudes on a Harley? Is that two dudes? Hold up. You know who's judging us, right? People with tattoos on their face, all right? You get what I'm telling you? They've got tattoos on their face, okay? These people would rather have a tattoo on their face than a decent job, right? They're like, screw you, corporate, with your paid vacation and health benefits. I'd rather have words on my face. So stupid. And then when they look at it in the mirror, they can't read it because the shit is backwards. Morons. Morons. The other day we were riding our motorcycle and this is what I heard. Faggots! I swear to God. I turn around. It's a boy like 12 years old. Like 12 years old. I mean, don't you have to have pubic hair before you could be filled with anger? Don't your balls have to come down before you could be the next Archie Bunker? Oh my God, shoot. We got the Borinquens here. Hello, Borinquens, how are you? I'm Armenian, I'm not Borinquen, but I get confused for, you know, Latina people. I don't know what the fuck they're saying, I don't know. But I'm Armenian, you ever heard of Armenians? You did, right? The Kardashians, right? You heard of the Kardashians, they're so slutty and embarrassing, oh my God. But this is exactly what she would look like, you know, Kim Kardashian, if it wasn't for the nose job, liposuction, and laser hair removal. You know what I mean? This is the before. This is the before picture. Yeah. I'm Armenian. You know, people never heard of us. You know what? We don't care. We're Christians from the Middle East. We're just happy to be alive. Yay! 5 of us got out. Yay! It's great. But I did visit my dad, and my dad has a T-shirt that says Boricua. And I know he don't. I said, Dad, do you know what that means? He goes, no, Lisa, I don't know. I don't know what it means. I says, well, it means you're Puerto Rican. And he goes, for $1.99, I'll be Puerto Rican. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of the show. I'm Lisa Harmon. Thank you so much. Thank you, buddy.
That's right, I'm gonna start headbutting all the comics. Keep going for Lisa Harmon, everyone. All right. Up next, this guy, he played the character Knowledge. Knowledge was a ghost who would show up whenever Frankie would smoke. He would show up and give advice, which is funny because this guy would usually show up when they really light anything anyway. No, I'm just kidding. He plays all over the city. Please welcome Mr. D. Marie.
Yo, whoa. Fucking Knowledge. That was my character. I was the one black guy on the show. The only dead motherfucker, too. Like, what type of shit is that, man? I mean, like, you know how to play a ghost. I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna go speak to one of my dead relatives tonight and shit. Have to do some Haitian voodoo. Shit's fucked up, man. Yeah. I'm glad I was on a web series, though. You know what I mean? I like the internet. I'm a big Instagram dude. You know, all the sexy ladies on there trying to be famous and shit. You see them and shit. They post pictures, you know what I mean? Like they in fucking France, but then you see a New York fried chicken through the hotel window and shit. Like, how the fuck you in fucking France and it's fucking New York fried in the back? That's why I usually write down like, you lying! You ain't in fucking France! And they write back some dumb shit like, what the fuck you know, you old ass nigga? And I go, right, that doesn't even make sense, all right? I'm not a nigga, I'm a black man. Niggas have short life expectancies, all right? Can't be old and a nigga in the same sentence. It's crazy. And sometimes they write back, they be like, you don't know my life? And I'd be like, yes, I do. You got a tattoo of a boyfriend on your neck. Obviously, you didn't have a father in your childhood. So. Yes, Knowledge is a very cruel motherfucker. It's all right, though, man. I like the online and shit, man. Obama, he's gone. People are mad and shit. You know what I mean? But he did a good fucking thing, you know what I mean? Because he let a lot of people out of jail before he left. You know? One of them was my uncle. So give it up for Obama. That's right. You know what I mean? My uncle came out of jail. He did 10 years and shit. You know what I mean? Gave him a cell phone. He didn't know how to work the shit. Tried to go on Instagram. He didn't know how to work it. You know, he thought Instagram was a cocaine delivery service. You can get instant cocaine or some shit. I said, Uncle, it doesn't work that way, man. It's still like the old way. You still get the coke for me, Uncle. You still get the coke for me. Yeah, my uncle was crazy. You know, he was in jail. He joined like a black supremacist group and shit called the 5%ers. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Yeah, 5%ers, they believe white people are devils and shit. So he came out of jail. He got me to join, but only for like a week. But then I went to Florida. I went to like a spring break. Then they had a wet t-shirt contest. I had to call him like, Uncle, when you talk about white people are devils, you're not talking about the titties, right? Not the titties? It's fucking crazy, man. I don't know, you know, shit is crazy. Online, you know, black girls go through a lot of wars and shit. They got the light skin versus black skin shit. I don't know if you ever seen it. Me personally as a man, fellas don't really give a fuck if you're light skin or black, right? Can you make a sandwich, girl? Can you make a fucking sandwich? That's all I fucking care about. Can you make a fucking sandwich? You know, I may have to leave my girl, you know what I mean? Because she didn't know how to fucking cook and shit. She's worried about the dumb shit. She's trying to be online, trying to get followers and shit. She's like, I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. I said, yeah? She said, what do you think I should get? I said, why don't you get something that's worth your while? She said, what? How about a cookbook? What a fucking cookbook? Some how to make fried chicken. It's fucking crazy, man. I don't know, man. Shit is crazy. I'm from the Bronx. Anybody from the Bronx in here? No? People clapping in the back, man. That's good. Nobody here is that fucking dumb to live in the fucking Bronx. Yeah, I grew up in the Bronx, man. I lived in a bad neighborhood. They had drugs in every corner. Like the Dominicans sold heroin, the Puerto Ricans sold crack, and the Jamaicans sold weed, and the shoplifters sold Flintstone vitamins. So, right? So, you know, the drug addicts had no teeth, but their hair and nails is fucking beautiful. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, I moved to Queens, but, you know, I used to live in the Bronx, so sometimes I go back. I seen a friend of mine, he was like, damn, D, man, you looking good, man. You looking good, you got tall and shit. I said, yeah, that's what happens when you're eating regularly, man. You should try it sometimes. There's this thing called aftertaste in the back of your fucking tongue. Yeah. But the Bronx is cool. Living in the hood is good because you don't need Google Maps to find yourself. All you need is a nigga on the corner to direct you to your fucking place. You'd be like, yo, man, I'm looking for Julio. Anybody know Julio? He said, yeah, I know Julio, man. He lives in 4D. 4D where? 4D in that building over there? Nah, the fourth car on the D train. That nigga's homeless, man. Where the fuck you been? You guys have been great. My name is D. Marie.
Yeah, he almost took me down with him. Keep it going for D. Marie. All right. We're just going to keep right on with it. Our next comedian, besides playing the part of Carmen, the one who slapped Toshiro, she just got back from the Women in Comedy Festival. Not too shabby, right? Please welcome Miss L. Michelle.
Thanks, DJ. Keep it going for all the comics you've seen tonight. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. It's good to be here. Yeah, I had such a fun time on Gentrified. You know, it's amazing, like what a wig and some pink spandex can do for a girl. Yeah, that was me. It was me for real. But yeah, it was great being in that cast because it was so diverse. And you know, diversity is very important. It's something that my daughter reminds me of every time she brings home a new boyfriend. Yeah, she has a type. White is her type. That's what her type is. But not just like New York City white. It's like, you know, Jersey Shore white. There's like not a button-down shirt or hard-bottom shoe in his whole lineage. There's just not. There's just not. Yeah, there was a study done recently, and the study found that before marriage, men drink more. And after marriage, women drink more. Yeah, right? Yeah, I see you laughing, girl. Yeah, yeah. And I know the study is accurate because I'm the one who did the study. 100% true is what that is. Yeah, and now, it's been a while, but my husband moved his mother in with us. Yeah, my liver is gone. It is gone. Yeah, my husband's mother, she is 89 years old. Right? That's pretty amazing, right? Yeah, the most amazing thing about my mother-in-law is that she is just so healthy. She is very healthy. Every day she just keeps on breathing in and breathing out. And I don't know how to make that stop, y'all. I don't know. At least not legally. I don't know. Yeah, my mother-in-law, she said to me recently, she said, no, when I met you, you didn't used to drink. I said, you didn't used to live with me. She said, well, why you drink so much? I said, why you live so long? Why? Yeah, I need a vacation, y'all. I do. I need a vacation. The last vacation I went on was fabulous. I went to Hawaii. Yeah, right? It's nice, right? Lovely. The thing is, the flight from New York to Hawaii, 10.5 hours. It's a long damn flight, right? Long damn flight. It's especially long when you have the only seat on the plane that's in front of a baby. Yeah, a demon baby. Yeah, this baby had 3 things it loved to do. It was yell, throw, and kick. And she had strong legs. Yeah, she was about 1.5, 2 years old, but she had man legs. No, listen. I want you to imagine LeBron James' legs. Okay? Now stick him on a little white baby. That's what was kicking me. Okay, so I turned around to the baby's mother. I said, excuse me, ma'am, could you please tell your baby to stop kicking my seat? And the baby's mother looked at me and she said, oh, I don't like to use negative reinforcement with the baby. I like to give her behavioral options. I said, okay, it's one of those options, stop kicking my seat, because that's the option I want. And then she said, oh, well, no, I don't like to use the words no or stop unless there's gluten. I said, okay, looks like I'm gonna have to talk to this baby. So I said, excuse me, baby, could you please be a good girl and stop kicking the back of my seat? That baby looked me in my face and she said, no, And then she kicked me as hard as she could. I said, okay, you one of them damn crazy babies, okay. So then I turned around in my seat and I pushed the button on my armrest and then I leaned my seat all the way to hell back as far as I could on that baby because fuck that baby. Fuck you, baby. You can't kick me now. But now the mama, she's upset because, you know, when I leaned my seat back, that baby's big man mutant legs got stuck up under her chin. And the mom was like, please lift your seat, you're gonna hurt my baby. I looked at her and I said, no. Because I'm a petty person. Then she said, what is your problem? I said, well, right now I hate babies. Well, how could you hate a baby? I said, lady, have you met your damn baby? You must not be a mother. I said, look, lady, I'm a mama 2 times over. That's how I know I hate babies. Well, your children must be so well adjusted knowing their mother hates them. I said, lady, my children had the decency to stop being babies. I said, listen, where's the baby's daddy? Or the baby's other mama? Or your sister wife? I don't know your life. But there has to be somebody here who can control this bad behind baby. And she said, I don't know what you're trying to imply, but my husband will be meeting me in Cassidy in Hawaii. I said, oh, so he don't like to travel with this badass baby either. My name's Laura Michelle. Have a good night, everybody.
Keep it going for Al Michelle. You'll be seeing her fighting a baby near you. All right, now, up next, we got Carlos, the bad guy, which is oddly enough a show making fun of gentrification, making the bad guy a Spanish dude. I mean, I'm just, how progressive is that? How progressive is that? I'm just saying. We're gonna leave that alone. But this guy, besides being the other half of the broke artistes, now that's a thing. He found that job through, what was that, Indeed? Yeah, all right. But in addition to playing Carlos, he's been seen on Broad City on Comedy Central and more recently on Luke Cage on Netflix. That's right. Please welcome Mr. Jose Diaz.
Thank you, DJ Johnny C. What the fuck was that? I don't know where you got that from, but it's okay. D. Marie, where you at? My brother used to be a 5%er. He was, but we lived in East New York, Brooklyn. His name was A La Love. I was saying, what the fuck is a 5%er? We still haven't figured that shit out. I don't know. A La Love. Maintain, my brother, maintain. And then we moved to the Bronx. So you know. So who's been watching the news? Yeah, right. The Pope went to Egypt. Must be another crusade. For all you intelligent people. I can't believe that the Pope is the Pope, right? He's been the Pope for what, 3 years? I can't believe how he became the Pope. Because normally you become the Pope when the last Pope dies. This guy resigned. The most powerful religious person in the world resigns from his job. So I always wondered, did he get an exit interview? Right, because when you work in corporate America, as I did, right, and you leave a job and it's a high job, they always give you an exit interview, but it's usually your boss. And you know, there are reasons why people leave their jobs. You think it's money, but it's not. You know what the number one reason is why somebody leaves their job? No, it's not too much work, not too much, that's a good guess, thank you. No upward mobility. The Pope hit that glass ceiling, right? He can't get any higher. The Pope I could just see him at his exit interview if he had one, right? He'd be pissed. He'd be like, oh shit, I'm pissed. Because people pray to angels, right? Angel that has no standing, right? He's not higher than the Pope, but people pray to angels, but people pray for the Pope. That's fucked up, they pray for the Pope. And I could just see him there at his exit interview saying, I can't do this shit no more, I gotta quit, because I can't get to that next job because this is a family business. And there's a lot of nepotism going on. And I know that the guy that has this job right now that's been doing it for what, 3,000 to 5,000 years, if he leaves, his son's gonna get the job. Jesus! Then I thought, all right, so he can't get that job, so he quits. And then I wondered, what can the Pope do once he retires? Because we haven't had many popes laying around anymore, right? So what can the Pope do? Right, he can be a consultant, like for other religions. He could teach the Buddhists to believe in God. He could teach the Hindus how to believe in one God. He could teach the Church of Latter-day Saints geography, because everybody knows that Jesus wasn't born in upstate New York. And then I thought, the Pope has all this, because the Pope, when you're the Pope, you get your shoes handmade and your clothes and your garments, all that fancy stuff, right? And if you see the Pope in his Pope-mobile, it's bulletproof, it's nice, he's fancy. Then I said, shit, why doesn't he become a pimp? Right, because I could just see the Pope as a, retired Pope in his print garb with his pimp-mobile on 8th Avenue and 42nd Street as the young girls come off the bus. Come to me, young lady, are you hungry? Can I feed you? Can I take you home and take care of you? And then turn them out. Because who's going to deny the Pope? Right? I could just see the Pope after they're out there on the streets working. He'd have a confessional in the Hoe House. And every Saturday at 3 o'clock, he'd have them come in and he'd say, please confess, tell me, child, what have you done? And they go, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I stole $300 from my last trick. And he'd say, four Hail Marys and Our Father, and give me them fucking dollars. So, how many people came on the subway today? Yeah, you come on the subway? Because I saw a pimp on the subway today. That's a real subway pimp. So, because subway, I can't imagine the etiquette on the subway. Whatever happened to the etiquette on the subway? I used to take the L train in Brooklyn. They had a fan and wicker seats. The other day, I got on a train, and there's this Puerto Rican dude sitting there with his loud music playing through his headphones. He had his legs wide open, and he's on the train, he's playing Suavemente. Now, I knew he was Puerto Rican because he had this flag on his shirt. Right, so he's singing Suavemente, and I go, damn, it was so loud, I wanted to dance merengue to that shit. Suavemente, right? You know how you bug somebody out that's playing their Walkman really loud and you know the song? Lip sync to it. Suavemente, so I did. You guys have been great. My name is Jose Angel Diaz. Thank you. And then we get back to your MC, Mr. Hector, please. Keep it going for Jose Diaz. Keep it going for all the comics you've seen tonight. Most importantly, keep it going for yourselves for supporting live stand-up comedy. And thank you at home for watching, because of folks like you, laughing does matter.